What you see here is what we call shoot day clean. A lot of work goes into getting our house, or areas that we're shooting in, looking great, but then the rest of the house looks pretty average. If you were to just knock on my door and come on in, you might raise an eyebrow. So in this video, I'm gonna open Pandora's box. I'm gonna show you 7 of these quite dirty areas in my home. I think they're probably more like 77, but I'm just gonna keep it to 7, and we're gonna talk about how to clean them. I might even clean them today. Any area that surrounds the toilet, whether it's the wall, the baseboards, the wall behind the toilet, the base of the toilet, and the area where the toilet meets the ground. That is where splashing and dripping occurs. It can look unappealing, but it can also get smelly because over time, old urine starts to smell. The way that you would deal with this is by using an enzyme-based cleaner. And the reason I like enzyme-based cleaners is because they eat away at the odors. Not only do they clean the surface, but they also get rid of those odors, which is really important when it comes to the splash zone. My points of contact are questionable because myself, Riley, and Chad have all just gotten over a cold. So ideally, these should all be cleaned. Now, how would I clean them? I would make sure that I'm using a disinfectant, and you wanna make sure that you're following the directions of the disinfectant so that it's actually doing its job and you're not just wiping it on and wiping it off. Points of contact include anything that you touch on a frequent basis, probably without washing your hands prior to touching them. We get a lot of people coming over and I just hope they don't look down. The truth is, it's like the last thing on my mind when it comes to cleaning, and they're pretty easy to take care of. I just don't put effort into them. So the first thing you would want to do is get a vacuum with a brush attachment. And if anything is stuck, you can use a little cleaning toothbrush or a nylon bristle head brush dipped in a little bit of soapy water to scrub and clean. Then you can blot it dry with a cloth and they will look better. My mom and sister came over for dinner a few weeks ago and opened my fridge to put some items in, and they both commented on how disgusting my fridge was. I mean, I was gonna tell you the crisper drawers are the worst part of my fridge. I'm looking at these bins. Hideous. Where did this come from? I mean, the truth is I just haven't made the time to clean the fridge, but if I were to, I'd remove everything, clean the bins with soapy water. Same thing goes for the crisper drawers, and then put everything back. If you are curious about how to clean a fridge, I'm gonna put an entire video down below that you can check out. A mattress is one of the dirtiest places in your home. So if we have a look at a mattress, and if you haven't vacuumed yours in a while, I don't care how many layers of protection you have, and you can see I have 4. I've got Riley's blanket. By the way, she sleeps on top of her comforter every night, so literally I have 4 layers of protection. She's got her top sheet, she's got her fitted sheet, and then she's got her mattress protector. Now under this, we have her lovely, beautiful mattress, and even though it looks clean, dust for sure has penetrated. So it is important not only to air out your mattress on a regular basis, but also to give it a vacuum. We have pretty clear rules about what goes in the garbage. No food, that has to go in the compost, because anytime something food-like ends up in the garbage, it stinks. Not only does it stink up the garbage bag, it stinks up the garbage can. So if this area is smelly and offensive, you might want to consider giving it a clean with a scrub of borax and water or baking soda and water. These are both deodorizers. So if you give your garbage cans or recycling bins or compost bins a clean with that, it will help to remove odors and also to whiten and brighten. Now, we did recently do a video called Ways to Make Your Home Smell Great, where I did add a deodorizing bowl of baking soda, and it has made a difference. The whole reason why I found this problematic is because I actually close myself in the closet when I'm recording voiceovers for TikTok. And it's hard to focus when it's smelly and disorganized and you're like tripping over shoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pull everything out from the bottom, vacuum, and then I'm going to organize the shoes and put any of the shoes we're not currently wearing in the season in the basement where they belong. I will also put some of my high heels or less worn shoes in my own closet. That brings me to this week's comment question, which is, what is the area in your home that you just can't bring yourself to clean? I mean, I showed you 7. A couple of them we've recently gotten to. honestly, because they were probably in videos. But if they weren't, I definitely wouldn't have found the motivation to do the cleaning. I mean, I know it has to be done, but it's just, I could find a million other things to do before getting up the motivation to clean those areas. So let me know in the comments what that area / those areas are for you in your home. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.